give a talk throughout India. Professor Venkatesh has taken me talks throughout the whole India and hospitals all over, from Delhi all the way down Bangalore, all the way down Kochi. So I gave talks, and every time I give a talk to these hospitals, after I finish my talk, and I talk about my father's theory that man can adapt even to the summit of Mount Everest to live, which is a very interesting theory, but it's based on data. So somebody says, hello, I am Dr. So-and-so. I agree with you because I live with the military in the frontier in the Kashmir mountains, I think it is. I live at 6,000 meters, and I lived there 6 months. I had no problem. Another commander, one of them was a colonel, he said, I was there 1 year. I was fine. Now, some cases you're right, some cases can have problems because they have diseases, previous diseases. And I remember there was one that had I think it was thromboembolism or a stroke or something. There are cases but that's because they have diseases. And hypoxia is a triggering factor for disease. But that's a minority number. Now, if you take soldiers, Indian soldiers, to 6,000 meters right away, of course many will get sick right away. But if you take care of them, and gradually, if you make them go first to Leh, adapt, then go a little higher, and then go up to 6,000, most of them will fare well. But if you put them very fast at 6,000 meters, and big trenches, very hard work, pulmonary edema, and also their hearts can dilate a lot, you know. And in fact, what's his name? There's a famous professor, cardiologist, that is from India but has worked all his life. Inder Anand is his name. I think it's Minnesota University. He has worked there many years, and he studied the cardiological effects of these soldiers when they come down. And he found that many had like cardiac insufficiency, swelling of their legs. You know, when we come down to from high altitude, when we are adapted, we come down to sea level, we have swelling of our feet too. And it's like a cardiac insufficiency. But it's part of the adaptation process because we are getting too much oxygen, and our hearts have, as they are hypertrophic, they begin to slow down our rhythms. You know, our rhythms, right now my rhythms are much lower than they are in La Paz. Our heart rates are 53, and during rest even 45, because we are not needing so much these pumps, you know, because we still have reserves. But now, as time goes by, we adapt, and it returns to much normal levels.
And another thing I just want to ask you, do you suggest that vitamin E therapy before ascending high altitude is beneficial?
You mentioned that.
Yeah, vitamin E supplementation before going to the high altitude, couple of days vitamin E. Will it be beneficial? Because there are certain reports.
Yes, you told me about that. Yeah, you taught me the technique to measure.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to carry out. Professor Kushal Das is extraordinary. Professor Kushal Das is an extraordinary professor, and his biochemistry knowledge is amazing. He has created a technique to measure vitamin E at a very low cost. Very impressive. I don't know about vitamin E, how much it will help. We need to test that. But we know, for instance, that B12 is absolutely essential, that you have to take B12 before you go to high altitude. You have to take iron before you go to high altitude. You have to increase your red blood cell potentials. But we need to check vitamin E. I don't know how vitamin E, will it affect anyway how would it work in the metabolism? What's its effect?
One of the possibility may be that vitamin E is actually required for the vitamin C's utilizations for multiple purposes, especially the absorption of the iron from intestine. So that's the facilitation actually required, the more vitamin C. But you don't take that much of quantum of the fruits and these things people. So adapting pathways for minimum iron to absorb in high altitude. So people they say suggested certain supplementation of vitamin E for 2 to 3 weeks before going to high altitude will actually facilitate the increased iron absorption via vitamin C pathways.
Very important. Eat.
So if there are no further questions, on the behalf of our Vice Chancellor, Dr. M.S. Biradar, our Principal, Dr. Arvind Patil, on the behalf of Department of Physiology and Vascular Medicine, and my Department of Medicine, my colleagues, my postgraduates, my undergraduate students, I thank you once again, sir. I thank ma'am also for exchanging a lot of things. I also thank Professor Kushal Das for his continuous encouragement. Once again, I thank my postgraduate students who are always the front of my department. So I thank once again one and all.